Okay, so I'll just move on to Gali's level. What else can I do, right? And we'll just see what happens. Well, there's definitely an error somehow in the way this cutscene is rendering, because the sky was incorrect. I didn't remember that this cutscene was so much longer in the alpha than in the beta. Those are supposed to be lily pads, the texture's wrong. And the water doesn't match. I wonder what's up with that.
Light chain rattle. Drum. Window pane. Where would you draw?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna look at something. What's in the help? Ah. D-pad, okay, control with numpad, teleport player camera's location with control plus slash. Oh dear, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go back and redo that part in Anua's level, but I'm gonna test it and see. Right here, so, insert, control slash. Maybe the other slash. Ah, okay. I just didn't remember what the controls were. Now we're good. That's something that needs to be in the beta, but is not. I'm trying to figure out if there are any tokens down there or anything of value down there. I think the Gakoro Gate Stone's actually down there, so I gotta jump down onto that low valley on the other side of the cliff. Yes, I'm right, okay. You cannot get into the village unless you have this stone. see if I can make it back. No, I can't. But I have the stone now, so, and that's all that matters. Got a tiny bit of lag there. Okay, just checking something. And this is the door that opens if you have the Kaukau Gatestone in your possession. I wonder if that was actually put into one of the novels, I'm not sure. If you're about to die in water, just look up. And swim upward, just like you would in real life. I don't know what the state of this glitch is, but in the past you really did not want to die by water, because if you did, it would trigger a glitch where Gali would move slowly. And, in addition to that, one of the patches implemented an additional problem where certain objects became impervious, like they lost their collision. These hexagon-shaped logs are an example of that. Did I say impervious? I meant pervious. I misspeak a lot. I don't know what's up with this token. You obviously can't get it.
slow. Yeah.
Wow, I think it's called the vertex colors are really doing something funny here. Does no comma speak? She certainly walks through things. No, I guess she doesn't say anything. Okay. I believe this is the guy who can't swim. Yep. Actually, I don't believe it. It doesn't make any canon sense that there are Gamatoran who cannot swim. This is developed in conjunction with Minogue, I see. Now does no comma speak? No, she still doesn't speak. Okay. I think the implication is the goofy Matoran in there is Maku, but there was a Matoran right next to her that looked more like Maku, so I don't know. Okay, I once caught a fish this big, see? But the Matoran who says it isn't there. Are there some logs missing? There seems to be some logs missing here. Whatever, I'll just tread water across. Maybe it makes sense that you can't find that gear, because by the time the Tar Carver attacked, the gear is still not found, right? But Maku said that the pump broke. So Maku said that maybe... But she didn't say when it breaks. I don't know, I'm kind of splitting here into the language here. I wonder if these nets show up in Minogue as well. I might identify the hut. I know this is not like a one-for-one mapping between the two games. Up, yep, there's a log. It just, for some reason, you couldn't see it. And that's actually true. That shows up in Tahu's level. Now, there is some thought that this is what you translate with the how. There's something, not the how, the row. There's something written on this that you can decipher using the row, but it obviously doesn't work. And you would of course would ask, why doesn't no comma just translate it? Now I know why there's no log here. It's because there's a log to the big place. Oh dear. I created a bug. I have to walk back over there all over again. I'll go in from the other side this time, just to change it up. Are you serious? Oh, great. Yeah, so the strange writing on the tablet, that tablet's referring to the tablet in the really big hut. The hut that looks like, it looks like Nokama's hut in Monog 2, but it's not Nokama's hut in this game. Okay. So I believe I've talked to everybody. So the next order of business is to get the grappling hook. This area, yes, is very big. There's a lot of slow, boring walking you have to do. And I believe this is way deeper in the alpha than in the beta, so you actually have to platform. You can't just walk across. Cool. Whoop. Here we go. I had to figure out a way to dive down into the water, which is not easy. How do you even do this? I'm pointing the camera down. Okay, so I hit the space bar, and that's what caused this. So the grappling hook caused this glitch. Okay, I'm going to jump in and post here and demonstrate how this was supposed to work. Hit W twice in a row. Moral of the story is, learn how to read the help menu. I really don't know what to do besides just restart, so I'm just going to restart. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so I tried to restart and that just crashed the game. Let's try again. I'm totally confused now. I am really confused. Okay, we gotta quit out of this too. Okay, let's try another time. Let's just keep doing this until it works. Yay! Now, where are we exactly? Well, we're at the very front end. Do we have the grappling hook? Yes, we do. Okay. So this is where I wanted to be anyway. So, great. Let's go with it. So, whoops. In the alpha, it's very backtracking. So you have to search for the row. It's not really obvious where the row is. And you search around the village, and you don't find it. And so you eventually give up. And then you backtrack back to the way you took to get to the village. And then you go down this way here, which you would never have thought to go down in the first place because it's all water. And you find this path back here. And this path is what leads to the row. Now in the beta, they decide to get rid of all the backtracking. Which, like, on principle, which I don't really like. However, there is a lot of these boring areas with a lot of travel in them and not much going on in the travel. For example, how the village is so large and this area is also so large. And that, you know, creates, I guess, not so good gameplay pacing. You can't get the row until you have first gotten the grappling hook. As demonstrated by just that one check right there. So you can't go this way and get anything productive out of it at the very first time you spawn into the level. Yes, all of this stuff is in the same area that you spawn in at the very beginning. Waiting for it to come back down. Oh, there's the platform I'm waiting for. Looks like you don't get off there, you just stay on this platform and ride it all the way up. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, now I have to deal with falling rocks. Almost got me. Yay, made it through that part. Okay. And then it's just a long... I don't think that lily pad does anything. Does it do anything? No, it doesn't. So it's just a long water tread all the way down to where the route is. And when I said long, I meant long. Cool. Now let's go back to the village. All the way back to the village. Yeah, I would have cut out, like, most of this treading water across stuff. I would not have swapped out how this road was, or this route was, in the Alpha 4, the end result in the beta, though. Because the end result in the beta is this grappling hook problem that's not very compelling, and I don't really like it. I wonder what that random platform up there is doing. So I like this better holistically, but yeah, there's a lot of this really tedious stuff in it that should be reduced. Okay, I think I can just leap. Yep. There is no fall damage in Long. Just go for it. Yeah, I like how someone decided to carve steps here, as if this would, like, be of that quality higher in elevation. It's like one of those trails where they have, it's nice and paved and there's steps up to a point and then it just gets horrendous. Or like a paved route up to a class 9C rock climb. You have to go all the way across more of this water. I have to go all the way across this platforming all over again, too. And you would have had to come back this way to go back and get the RAW. It's just that I didn't because I had a bunch of crashes that for some reason would randomly respawn me at the front of the level. So the crashes saved me some work. Oh, that's sad. And yes, you could use the debug menu, but using the debug menu for anything other than debugging is cheating. So, no. I will go through all of this all over again and record it and not edit it out. Part of the gameplay. This is what the alpha was going to be. This is what they were going to sell to LEGO, and this is what LEGO was going to sell to you. Can we heal these guys? No, we can't because we don't have any weapons yet. Okay, we're all the way back to the village. Now I'm going to go to where that hut where you have a tablet on the floor that you're supposed to translate, just to demonstrate that the RAW does not work. Yes, the Suva is just floating above the ground there. Okay, RAW. See? Does nothing. Okay. So just demonstrated that that doesn't work. But we surmise that it probably was supposed to give the same code you get when you read the tablet in the beta, which is at a different place. And that is 1342413. No, the key to unlock my phone or something like that is not 1341413. None of my passwords are that. So if you ever thought of that, nope. I'm not that big a fan of this game. I didn't remember how small the platforms were in this part in the alpha compared to the beta. They made the platforms a lot bigger in the beta. They chickened out. I mean, there's a lot more difficult parts in the beta than, like, this with the platforms as small as they are in the alpha. Right? But they had to make the platforms bigger here. This jump sounds horrible. Made it though. I wonder why this platform's here. It might just be because some developer thought that just that jump in particular was too hard, so they made a stationary launching obstacle. But then you have to do this. Okay, I have to figure out how to dive into the water again now. Yeah, to get underneath here. Okay. Okay, so I didn't have to dive. I could just tread through that hole. Here I am at the horns. So, let's try to blow them. So, one. Well, the grappling hook went off. I wonder what's up with that. Try again. One. And then... three. Ooh. 4. I have to wait for the grappling hook to come back. Every time. 2. That one worked. 4. One. Three. I guess I didn't blow him right. I didn't press the spacebar down long enough. Let me try that again. So starting at 1. 1. 3. 4. 1. 4. 1. 3. Something. The grappling hook is somehow messing me up. Right, it's not allowing me to. Okay, 1, 3. Okay, now that's working. 4. Nope, didn't get it. Okay. 2. Four. 1. 3. Low. It's not working. I don't know if I have to somehow not have the grappling hook for this to work. Horn seems to be going off in the audio anyway. Huh. Well, so right now I'm stuck. And to continue, I would need to use the debug menu, right? However, before I do that, there's one thing I want to try. I want to try getting here and being here, but without the grapple hook. So I'll try to make that happen. So I'm going to go to the front of Gali's level. Skip the cutscene. Then not give myself the grappling hook, but just in case it creates a glitch, I want to be safe, and I want to give myself the row. So, wow, the capitalization here is really inconsistent. Okay, so I've given myself the row, and then I believe that's it. So then we're going to warp to the area you go to before you get back after village. So I think it's Mosh. Oh. That was just the, wow, okay. That's a little internal joke they had there, the mosh pit. Let's try to go after the mosh to the, okay, G-hut, I presume is just a hut, right? Yeah, that's no commas hut. Okay. How about VLGS? Nope, I definitely don't want to be here. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, so Vetinol. Sounds like a drug. Okay. And then I want to go to start position. The second one. So STR1. See if I can get the debug menu to cooperate with me. The reason why... Okay. And then go back to the village this way. Okay, so then we just... go underneath that, goes through that little hole there. I'm confused. Okay, there we go. So now we don't have the grapple. Now let's try blowing the horns again. 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3. It worked! Come on, Gali, there's no fall damage. Don't you know which game you're in? So, the Beaver House just guessed that this is where you'd land. This island over here, you can get up, you can walk on it. But there's no, like, items of interest on it. Just, you can just walk on there. It's just extra terrain, extra file size on the disk. As you can see, you're supposed to view it from far away, so these polygons are pretty big, right? But there's, like, features all the way back here. They like bothered to place these vertices all the way back here. Okay. But enough messing around with going where I'm not supposed to go. Let's go where we're supposed to go. This whirlpool up here, I believe, is just like a hard surface. Like, it's not actually... doesn't do anything besides just like you can stand on it, right? I would be worried about walking into the corner there because you might not be able to climb out. If you can look underneath it and see there isn't anything of interest underneath the whirlpool. Good, and I want to be underwater anyway, so I can dive down in here. Cool. So I forgot if the bubbles crash still. No, they don't. Good. Okay. So let's just keep going. Got the bubble. Bubble. I may have went the wrong way at the fork at the beginning, which is bad because that makes me lost. So I'll have to go back to the beginning of the maze probably. Actually, I think to make things worse, it actually goes in a circle. Yeah, it turns around and goes back. Okay, in that case, I might be able to take a left up here, and that gets us to the exit. Okay. I went in a circle, that bailed me out. Cool. Wow, this looks a lot different than it does in the beta. Okay. I keep forgetting how different this looks, and then I go to these places and go, whoa, this is different. And they moved this to Vetinal for the beta. Because this area is not in the beta. This Tarakarva actually does have collision. Oh, okay. So you can't really jump through it. Sweet. That pit, I don't believe you want to go in. Now, a wall we can't go through. Remember, we're not on Nuo. We don't have that digging function. But then right next to it, we have this little mouse hole. So it's kind of like Vinod, where you send your, like, pet Burnak into there to unlock the door from the other side. But we don't have a pet Burnak either. So it's kind of curious, how exactly do you solve this? And it turns out, this is kind of peculiar. See this stone here? If I bring up the Picari, oh, I forgot that the shift key only on one side works, and I walk into the stone, I can't get it to work for some reason. Well, and I ran out of energy, so now I really can't get it to work. There was a time where you could bring up the Picari, walk into the stone, you could see it drift away from the water. Oh, you see it moving, yeah. Maybe you don't even need to use the Picari. Like, you can just walk up into it. So the stone slowly drifts down. I'll wait. It's still going. Anyway, so that slowly drifts down, and I would presume that would allow the water to flow down into that pit, which seems to have no bottom. The stone's still sliding. The question is, does it slide all the way down into the pit? Or does it just sort of float? It just stops there. Okay. So it stops there, and then the water flows down into the pit. And I presume that would cause something to change. Which then allows you to do something else, involving this little hole right here, that allows this to change, so you can walk through here. But nothing happens. So we, as far as I know, no one's figured out anything else programmed into this area that allows you to go through this door. So then, now it's time for cheating, because there's nothing else I can do to get through here. Control slash. I didn't do that, right? Control slash. There we go. Okay. So the other side of that door just looks like this. You can't see the small hole on the other side. Oh dear, here we go. This is long. This might be a lot of ledge grabbing. And we are in the place where you battle Takia sharks. It's supposed to be filled with water, but I don't see any water. The Kaukau is already spawned. Everything is just really broken. We should be able to control orbs with these. No, we can't because we haven't gotten that glyph yet. Well, this is not how this is supposed to work. So maybe sometimes this doesn't work this badly, but it worked pretty badly this time. So let's again cheat, because what else can I do? Man, the debug menu controls reversed again. Yeah, so the debug menu, to go up, you press down. And vice versa. And then I go forward. Okay, am I sitting right above the mask? Good. Don't do control slash. And, well, it was a decoy. And then we have to grab the other one. So ordinarily how you would do this is filled with water. Oh. And you swim to these Kaukaus, but the Kaukaus are fake. So, every time you grab a Kaukau, there's another Kaukau, and eventually you just get to the real one after, you know, you're done falling for decoys. In the beta, they just changed it so there's just one Kaukau. Great, I'm stuck into the top of this thing and I can't get out. Let me fix that. Now, I'm not sure about how you're supposed to get out of here. Of course, in the beta, there's just a door. In the alpha, there is no door, and where the door eventually would be put in the beta, it's covered by this block here. There doesn't seem to be any mechanism that affects the block. Man, the shark chases you and does damage. I don't have any powers to combat with. See, there's no door here. So there doesn't seem to be a way to get out, actually. This is totally walled in. You might be able to do it if you defeat all the Takia sharks. Like, the door opens once all the Takia sharks are defeated. However, Gali hasn't had any sort of weapons glyphs. She has no glyphs. So she can't fight anything. And there's no melee in the alpha, right, as there is in the beta. So you're stuck. So, well, what do we do? Well, the only thing we can do is warp out of here. And we'll warp to where you would go next in the beta. And it's suggested to be where you would go next in the alpha based on the ordering of the areas in the debug menu. So you go from village to back to village to island. So island was the one with the island is the area with the island we walked on. To Teton, which is the underwater maze. to Imbak, which is the, or Imbok, which is where there's that stationary Tarakarva and you fall down into the whirlpool. This is MWAT. See, MWAT is where we are right now. You can see it on the bottom of the screen. So the next one is the shrine. If I can get this scroll thing to go down to the shrine. Yep, good. Okay. So yes, after the Takia shark fight, the only thing you can do to continue is warp to the shrine. Now, this is several days after I warped to the shrine, and I figured that my footage was so bad, not necessarily in quality of recording, but quality of gameplay beyond that point, that I should re-record just because it was just so bad. The primary reason why it was so bad is because I just, for some reason, didn't think to read the help menu. There is a command that you can do to dive underwater if you're floating above the water, and that is hitting the W key two times in rapid succession. Well, now that I know that, you can bring the help menu up by hitting escape and then help, as I just demonstrated, and you can see the two commands. I don't really get to press S twice to tread water because, well, you end up treading water anyway. Okay, let's warp to the shrine after I just got yet another crash there just trying to explain myself. Even that can sometimes cause a crash. I don't even have the Kaukau. Door. 26 tokens isn't enough to open it. We also don't have the glyphs. This door won't open. This is the way we came in. It would be no, it's not. That's not the way we came in. Because I don't see the boss door over there. Yes, this is the way we came in. So this way over here is a different way to go, but it won't open. Okay, let's go to the surface. Okama has no dialogue. This area is also loud like in the beta, but not quite as loud. Right? Which makes sense because there's only one waterfall as opposed to 4. You can't see that waterfall from this angle. Is that like a rock suspended? Anyway, so how do you progress to go about... Oh, there's the waterfall. To go about the shrine challenges? Well, That's what's kind of tricky about the old Alpha show. You have to notice these rings, but they don't even make complete rings, right? You think there's something special about them. Jump and dive down underneath the water. Now, I don't have any energy, so I gotta get energy first. So we find the ring, and then just dive in. And this goes down a tunnel. And we open up out into one of the most iconic areas of the game. And I never saw the promotional material because I was way too young, but apparently this was featured very prominently in the promotional material. And I like the audio feedback on the button pushing. It's a lot better than the beta where you don't know if you push the button. You can tell by looking at it, it will be flush against the button, like its background. But it's sometimes, you have to look at it just the right angle to see that. It just takes another half second to tell if you've actually pushed the button. Also in the alpha, the swimming is a lot slower because holding forward doesn't... In the beta, doing right click will make you burst forward, and then holding the forward key makes you crawl forward. In the alpha, the forward key does hardly anything. And so you basically, the only way to move forward is by right clicking. It does do something, see? You move slightly forward. Makes this swimming part extremely time consuming. Makes for large file sizes of recordings. And then my burst from right clicking seems to be increased greatly inside this tunnel for some reason. Got it. Yes, the swimming slows down the glyph animation. And then this doesn't work right. Let me see if diving will fix it. No, diving doesn't fix it. Oh, it does. Okay. Cool. There's an invisible wall in my way. Come on, let me out. Well, I encountered a glitch where I am now walking underwater. I don't know. There's nothing in this area that can take my life. Maybe this crevasse. Nope. Okay, because there's nothing that I can use to die. I'm sort of trapped and there's no way out because I'm supposed to be swimming right now, right? But this has actually happened twice. My original not so good footage and now that after I get the tsunami glyph, I end up walking underwater. So it's a consistent bug that happens every time. I'm just gonna have to use the debug menu to get out of here. So how would you ordinarily get out of here? But, well, there's a way out, and it's way up on the ceiling. So we gotta go way up. And the debug menu controls are reversed, so to go up you gotta look down. Don't see it yet, keep going up. I know it's up here somewhere. Ah, there we are. Okay, to go up I gotta look down. Still gotta keep looking down. No, this might be the way in. The way in and the way out are different. Yeah, there's the way out. I found it. Okay. See, it's all the way up at the highest point. Okay. That was a bit tricky to find. Now, in this part, I believe the sliding physics are bugged, such that once you jump once, you can't jump again. Right? So I have to make a jump here, and then I right click and right click, but nothing happens after I do the first jump. So this area is impassible systematically. So I will then use that I cannot jump twice to justify skipping it using the debug menu. So gotta look up to go down, look up to go down. You gotta look not where you're going. Okay. And that drops you in to the waterfall at top. It's a neat little thing they threw in there. Okay, so I don't remember which ring we went in first. I believe it was the one near the waterfall, so let's go to the ring on the other side. Okay, so this is WTHK, and this suffers from the same problem as, I believe, GLS3 that we just came out of. You have to jump multiple times, but in the sliding area, once you jump once, you can't jump anymore, so you just fall like a rock, and that's all. There's nothing really you can do about it. So this is an area where I also have to skip it using the debug menu. The Beaver House did manage to get this working in the beta. Apparently, this level was very broken and required this area was very broken in the beta and required many fixes to get it to work. And the alpha doesn't seem to be very broken. They just need to somehow fix the sliding such that you can jump after you've already jumped. I missed! Okay, try again. Yeah, the debug menu is like a game in itself. Or the debug camera. Because the debug camera controls are so bad. You literally have to look up to go down and look down to go up. And I'm missing my microphone because as I say that, I'm literally turning my head up. Okay, I got it this time. Okay, now I believe there's actually nothing at the bottom, but I'm going to explore it for completeness. Okay, so there's tokens in this cave, and that's about it. And there's tokens in this cave. So the bottom two caves are almost red herrings, but there are tokens. Again, my token count is meaningless because I've been debugging and warping all over the place and restarting, and I mean, I don't know, right? It doesn't mean anything at this point. Okay. Now the glyph is up here. I'm noticing consistently this area makes your grappling hook look, I guess it's on Nua's model, but it's animated with a lot of rotation in it. So it looks kind of like a spider, I suppose. Yeah, the physics of how there's a pool up here is a bit questionable, but I guess, like, this is very imperviable rock, or whatever you want to call it, impervious rock. So, it can retain water above the water level. Yes, I'm stuck to the ceiling, kind of like that part in the beta in Pohatu's level, when you're riding the Kane Raw and you get stuck to the ceiling. Okay. Found the upgrade to the energy ball. I know you can't read that, but that's what it says. It scared me. It acted like it was about to make me walk underwater, but it didn't. Stuck to the ceiling again. Why is Gali so buoyant? They really need to work on Gali's ability to swim down, which I think they eventually did, because you don't get stuck to the ceiling like this in the beta. But then again, they don't have this area at all in the beta. So, gee. Okay, just wanted to take the other fork. Or is that the original fork? Yeah, here we go. Any tokens or anything? This is the original fork. Oh gee. Somebody got lost in just a simple Y-shaped thing. Okay, there's one token over here. And I thought this was the way back out because of that you had to climb out of the water, but it was actually the other room. Okay. And then the way out of this area is behind the glyph, which I didn't notice the first time during my bad gameplay. Okay, hit a crash on that exit, which doesn't always happen. It didn't load my Kaukau again. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the top of the grappling hook problem. Okay, the glyph's not here anymore, so I guess it saved it. I got it. And I made it through without crashing. So this door down here at the bottom, which I couldn't go in through, that's the way out from the second ring. Okay. So that crash doesn't happen every time, but it happened again. Now let's see if crashing and loading it retained my glyphs. No, just the hurricane glyph and the upgraded energy wall. Oh, well, those are the two I had. So the one I don't have is the shielding glyph. So that's good. That means I have all the ones I need. Now, there's a third shrine challenge. There's a third way to go. And, well, how do I do that way? I see this ring here. This ring is just to the right of that door. This ring is just to the right of the water. They seem opposites of each other, so if I go directly opposite here, yeah, they're opposites. There doesn't appear to be anything at the other opposites. So the question is, how do I do the third challenge? I know that there's no passages under the water other than two rings that go out. One of the rings returns through this hole, and the other one returns down below the water. So I forgot. The third one, you might actually have to go through that door that's supposed to be open, but is not over there. So let me try that. Okay. I might have taken the right way in. Okay, so that debug action caused 2 crashes. I'll probably not include all of them. It include a lot of crashes. And now you get to watch me flail about trying to avoid death here. Now, if I accidentally go the wrong way, I'm going to crash. But you see, this is a dead end, right? I can't go this way. So, I have to go back this way. But this is going to crash me. Okay, just please don't. Okay, so don't try to go to debug menu through that door. Is the moral of the story. But it opened now. That's not the way you're supposed to go to get to the third area. So because I'm just gonna start the bad gameplay all over again and try to use the debug menu to sort of cheat and look around and see what all the passageways are out of the shrine and how you get to them. So this right here, I gotta go down to go up, is the route out of the door you see prominently inside the shrine, right? It goes out this way. And it could be an entrance or an exit. Gotta look up to go down. Over here we have the exit from one of the rings, as you can see, right? Look down to go up. Over here we have the entrance underwater, right? Here we have the way into the shrine. Here we have the output from the other ring. This is the boss door. And then I'm not sure what this is. Okay, that appears also to be a ring. Right. Okay, you can see the rings coming. So I don't know of any other way, but through that prominent door that you see. So, gee, I don't know what to do. Well, here's what we'll do. I'll work to it. Okay, so I believe the one we're missing is GLY2. Okay. I'm obviously walking when I'm supposed to be swimming. Now I'm supposed to be walking. These mechanics were never finished, so they're kind of weird and they don't really do anything. And over here, we should be able to find the shielding glyph. It's a very slowed down animation. Okay. So now we got shielding, we've got the upgraded sphere, and we have hurricane. And all three of them are animated very slowly. Okay. I believe the tokens go to a dead end. Yep. And this looks like a dead end to me. Yep. This looks like the dead end. Nothing in this dead end. Okay, the dead end's this way. Yep. Yes, I always intentionally go down the dead end first, just in case there's tokens or something. Yes, Gali can't swim down. Okay, so I believe this is the dead end. Yep, there's nothing in here. And then this is the way out. So you come out through the big door. Not sure exactly how you go in. But we could probably figure that out by doing a warp. So I'll go back. And then just turn around. Okay. So the answer is there's a ring there. It's just very hard to see, right? And then this ring takes you to GLY2. Okay. So I cheated that one. So I get a list of cheats that I've done and things to wear on my conscience for the rest of my life. and that was I didn't know how to get into GLY2, and so I cheated. But at least I knew how to get into the other ones. So I only had to cheat one of those areas. Okay, so now we should have all the glyphs. Right, we have upgraded energy ball, hurricane, and shielding. And then I have all the masks of the ROW. Let me give myself the ROW again. Okay, and then I have some amount of tokens. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll try to open this door down here. Okay, I don't have enough, but that's because I restarted a bunch of times. So I'm going to see if I can give myself enough tokens that the door eventually just opens. Okay, so 200 tokens, it's still not opening, so at this point I'm just going to assume it won't ever open. So let's just go. So I guess the moral of the story is they're all rings. All of the shrine challenge areas, you just dive underwater from someplace in the shrine. It's not always obvious what that place is, which is kind of a mistake. So I would think that is this supposed to act like what's that area called? Impact, where it falls down and then you fall in. I don't know. Nothing's happening, so I guess I'll jump in. Yep, you just jump right in. Okay. Well, this is obviously not how this is supposed to work. We finally got the good music, though. This is called an emergency, take all my health away. Oh dear. Okay, well I guess this is how this ends. Yeah. So, Gali's level, probably the most broken in the alpha of all the levels. There's so much broken, I wouldn't even bother listing them. That's it.